the three of us, to argue something that we hate or we're completely against, but we should sell it as something that's great. Whoever does the best job wins the segment. So, Jordan, for you,
I'll do that. That's my job.
For you, you have to do a convincing speech of why the Liberal Party is the greatest party and why you should vote for them.
Let's see
Miss
how
Love,
transactional I am. What about you?
you, Miss Love, have to do why guitar pedals suck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
And there's none for me, so you guys have to come up with
Yes, there
something that I
is.
have to do.
Stalin was bad.
What a tough subject that is.
That's hard.
It is hard for him. It's hard for him.
Say, so not fair. We're stuck in the,
This pod's red pill.
there are narratives of our own fucking lives.
You're like finding it difficult to go against Stalin.
I've really never heard people with these opinions before, and I love it.
All right, okay.
Rubbing tugs to the winners.
Yeah, all right, that's great. We're doing that.
Gus, saddle up.
All right, Miss Love, you want to go? Jordan, actually, you go first. Do a proper speech of why we should vote for the Liberal Party. And by the way, guys, MLKs and rest of the pod listeners, you have to decide who wins through a poll, right?
Well, I think that the main reason that you should vote for the Liberal Party is because of sensible economic management.
This is just one of your videos.
It is a broad tent, including the likes of Malcolm Fraser and, of course, Malcolm Turnbull.
He can't
And
do it.
you-
What evidence do you have to suggest that they're good liberal economic managers?
Oh, look at the surplus. I mean, as soon as Labor got in, it just went down the toilet, didn't it? And you can say that it's higher under the Liberals, but who started that deficit? If it wasn't, if Howard was still in today, we'd still be in the black. It was all because of Kevin Rudd's fiasco that we are currently in debt, and that's going to burden us for generations now. The other thing that I think the reason you should be listening to the Liberals is because they're a party whose philosophy changes with the time. So while Labor is always stuck in class warfare, pre-industrial Australia, industrial Australia, the Liberals move with the times. They are more open to change, and that is why you have diverse leaders like Tony Abbott and Malcolm Turnbull in the same party. Whereas Julia Gillard and Kevin Rudd couldn't tell the difference. One had red hair. That was it.
All right, now,
wait,
I'm a Liberal voter. There you go.
Who's better, Tony Abbott or Malcolm Turnbull?
Look, personally, because of my views, I liked Malcolm Turnbull more. I thought that he had like a much better view of a modern Australia because this is something no one knew about him, but he was really into innovation.
Wait, just quickly.
And jobs.
Just quickly. There's a comment that just says some young lib is going to cut this out of context and just paste it.
Why should you vote Liberal? Just ask Friendlyjordies.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Do you have any more to add?
Scott Morrison rules. Peace out.
All right. Miss Love, do you want me to go or do you want to go next?
Huh? Are you going too?
Yeah, apparently I'm
I'll go.
not defending Stalin. That's what he said, unless you have a better one.
I'll go. All right. Bo Diddley, Keith Richards, Chuck Berry, and some other old cunt that everyone's forgot about. What do they have in common, boys? No need for flimsy, bloody toys at their feet to make world-class rock and roll. Guitar pedals are just transformers for your feet. Who needs them?
What?
Toys. They're toys.
Oh, right. Okay.
You get it?
Yeah. No. I'm fine.
You want to play Wembley Stadium? Put away that fuzz pedal. Put away that digital delay. Crank it into the Marshall and crank it to 11. But it worked for Angus Young. Can buy gum work for you. You don't need these, shoegaze bands like, I don't know. What are they called? I don't even know any shoe. The Stone Roses and Sleep's
King
not.
Gizzard.
Yeah, look, they're not really shoegage, but yeah, look, King Gizzard.
Wait, that's a safe word.
Slow dive. You know these bands. This is what happens. They're playing. You're rocking out. You got your arm around your girl. You're bloody. You're enjoying the show. You just like got the horns in the air. You're like, yeah, this is the time of my life. Then boom, the power disconnects and the guy's reverb pedal it turns off. You know what's going to play? Polly Wally Doodle. The music stops and it goes diggy ding 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 diggy 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 ding diggy ding 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 diggy ding. Hence,
Aren't you arguing that you need the pedal then?
I'm saying they're masking themselves, and you got to be.
But that's good, isn't it?
No,
But they're making good music.
that's
to
not.
mask.
Who cares? That's not rock and
not
roll.
rock and roll.
You need visceral, straight into the amp. Spring reverb? No. If you want spring, how about this? If you put the spring reverb on your amp, I'm going to blow your head off with a shotgun. How's that sound how's that sound? Does it sound good?
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So don't play with a fucking spring reverb.
Well, Miss Love, I've got to say this is a shocking turn of events, and I never would have expected that you would say that.
I know.
You know what?
Damn.
You've turned me around on this subject that I have zero investment in.
All I have to say is, I don't need nada. I don't need to do that. Dear, I can just do this. Sorry, that's a very inside joke that no one on the internet will get, but...
In fact, I'm going to go one further and say no one needs NIDA. Acting is just vibing. Change my mind.
Yeah,
It is. We don't have to change mine.
so I reckon that's not... Yeah.
I've got a few suggestions. Tell me if you still want me to do Stalin or are these better. So someone suggested surely Ali should be arguing against Hindu national. I guess like they mean for Hindu nationalism.
Yeah, but Ali's kind of for him.
The second
Aren't they
one
already
was
Hindu nationalists?
let Ali defend living according to the Quran.
I think that's the
No,
one.
but
but you are a little
he
bit
sort of is into that too.
Taqiyya, a little bit of taqiyya.
A little bit of taqiyya. Do you want to explain what taqiyya is?
Taqiyya is deceiving the unbelievers to slip
I'm the
Muslim
wrong guy to
rhetoric
explain it.
into your cornflakes. And then you're eating your cornflakes and I don't like Muhammad, but he's not that bad. Oh, did I just say that? What was that? Taqiyya. Bye.
It's not
That was his
taqiyya.
interpretation of it.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a very Gavin-esque interpretation.
That's my only source of information
Yeah.
on the subject.
I still reckon it's Stalin.
Stalin?
Explain to me why Stalin was a bad guy.
But that's the easiest one. Heaps of starvation. I think that's.
Yeah, but I can argue all those points. Let's
Oh, you're
take
gonna
them up the other way.
So you're really gonna debate it?
Yeah, I can do
Oh,
that.
well then do it, because otherwise, if you just give him free reign, it's like I could do that.
I tried to debate with you. It's just you could be right about the pedal thing. I don't know.
I think he was right about the pedal thing.
Everyone's saying pegging though, but
Yeah, that's what I got.
Arguing against pegging, we've got a new champion.
Oh, okay. So you want to do that? All right.
well, look, you guys go. Well, whatever. I don't care.
At this point, I really don't know if Ali likes pegging.
Neither do I.
I think.
Are we doing pegging or Stalin? I kind of want to hear Stalin now.
All right, do Stalin.
Okay.
But the guys have spoken. Another Stalin. Yeah, let's just do Stalin.
All right. Let's just do Stalin. So that we
Was
can
Stalin into
move.
pegging?
Okay. I think Stalin sucked because he never liked pegging. He was explicitly against pegging.
Oh, the contest is over in one foul sentence.
Actually,
Oh,
that's
Stalin,
true.
yeah.
Stalin. One of the biggest problems with Stalin was his. He was so powerful. He should have had a harem, but he was a cuck.
Was he?
Apparently, it turns out the only person that he was regularly sleeping with was his maid. And how like this is like actually sorry, Stalin was into he liked them thick.
Yeah?
How do you know this?
Who in the 20th
we-
century didn't like him thick?
Dude, so many people wouldn't like them thick. Remember when those Edward Bernays came up with those cigarette things of like, oh, don't grab like a pork roll, grab a cigarette, lucky cigarette. Like there was the entire thing was how girls should be just super skinny. It had
I thought that back in those days, standards, you can slim down from morbidly obese to just plain old obese.
No, back then. But I will.
Every woman that you saw in it was chubby.
I mean, look,
Well, that's because they were.
No, that's not true.
No, they were like. I think they were.
That's not
phases.
accurate.
Maybe I'm thinking in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, I think you are.
Well, this is the main problem with Stalin because of his starvation stuff.
But it wasn't
Russia
stuff.
for the longest
That wasn't
time
him.
couldn't have chubby chicks because they were all hungry.
Yep.
And I
Does
think
raise
that
a
was a
good point, and
travesty.
Stalin did like them thick.
He did like them.
So where's the communism in that?
There was none.
This is the most fucked conversation.
There was none. He made sure that some of the hottest looking women were never able to realize their potential throughout their life because they didn't have enough brain.
They were anorexic.
Wait, what are you arguing again?
I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm normally I'm
It's
pro.
so hard to tell the difference between Ali and Rick Ross sometimes.
No, it's Ali and
100
fucking,
dead bitches in 100 dead coffin.
Ali and that like
that's me.
Afro guy. What's his name?
Because I got.
Because I got hair.
No, they're like, how big's your cat? Come on, tell me. Seriously. I'm from New York.
Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Okay, like, was that
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Was
That's
that
it. So the problem was that Russia has probably the most good-looking women, and because of Stalin's destroying of the rural economy and completely robbing them of the market, there was huge famines for the longest time, and that resulted in women not being able to achieve their true potential in terms of hotness. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this segment is like when John Malkovich went into his own mind.
That's what I
That
feel
was
like.
Ali squared.
That's what I feel like.
Don't you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Anyways, I think I
Talking
won this
about
game.
communism and using that as some weird explanation for sexuality.
Yeah, who needs shrooms? I'm just taking it. Jesus Christ, that was a fun game, and now I'm just sad and confused.
That's it.
Why are you sad and confused?
I was really looking forward to him arguing it properly, but look,
No, he did argue a that was his argument.
That was my argument.
It was an argument. It was a
If
retarded.
you don't want to take it seriously, that's on you.
Yeah, fair.